Rukungiri Ishasha Road, which is around 78.5 kilometers. This is one of the roads that were identified by the Unra government in their manifesto to facilitate economic growth in this area. As you can see, the terrain is not so good, and that one means mobility is a problem. And when mobility is a problem, connectivity is a problem, and therefore business cannot move smoothly. Therefore, the NRM government saw it fit that this road should be upgraded from gravel to tarmac road. The road is also connecting us with our neighbors in Congo, implying that we facilitate trade between the two countries, Congo and Uganda. So far, as you can see, works are ongoing, and the progress is over 70%. We're expecting substantial completion by December, and final completion latest early next year. Of course, as you can see, there's been some challenges. One related to terrain. A terrain like this one is not very friendly, especially in times of climate and weather changes. When it rains, it is practically impossible to work, and that one brings in some delays. Secondly, a terrain like this one is a recipe for problems of land. As you can see, this place is very congested and land is very scarce. So acquiring land in this place has been a challenge, but we have engaged our people. They have not been very bad people. As I speak, we have only one PAP, project affected person, who has not given in land, and with the case is in court. But elsewhere we have acquired the whole right of way. That's why we are a bit confident that early next year, the road will be completely handed over to government. As you see in front, a bigger section of 50% has been tarmacked already. And here we are at the last stages of the final bed formation. And the other remaining work will be the layers, the pavement layers, which will be easy to implement compared to what is happening now. All these equipment you see always on standby. Whichever heavy truck falls within, it is always removed using the equipment free of charge. But they also make sure there is some diversion or bypass which can make vehicles move. Where it is very slippery, they put like stone dust so that the road remains motorable. And on the type of work, when it rains, of course, you can't work like here. They concentrate on other works which are not affected by the weather, such as concrete works and quarry works, so that they keep in time. Yes.
Okay, on the issue of terrain,
I have told you as land. Now we have literally acquired all the land. And that's why, if you remember the last time we came here, this section there was no activity. Actually, we are only concentrating on Kanungu side, because we had no land at all this side. But now you can see from Rukungiri, every section there is work. That shows that we have just done away with the issue of land. The contractor is well mobilized. The quarry is operational. We have all it takes. The problem was land, and now we can easily project when we can complete this road. That's why we are confident that by early next year.
Some works on some public institutions. The contractor has donated iron sheets to some few schools. He has been participating in community social ceremonies like galas in Chihihi and Kanungu. The contractor also has benefited the community in this project by making donations to various groups in Kanungu and Chihihi.
That is enough.
Thank you.
So, but I wouldn't even give anything. There has been a lot of stealing of materials here. Stealing, to the extent of even stealing trucks. There is a truck which was stolen from here and was recovered in Shema. So for CSR, you give back to people when they are supporting you. But if they are stealing from you, actually, you lose the morale of giving much. But otherwise, still, they have already given. But if the community were actually cooperating, they would have benefited more than they have benefited. So I call upon the locals to desist from stealing materials for the road, because what they are stealing belongs to them. And if they are not stealing, they would earn more and benefit more from CSR. Yes, there has also been a concern on some cracks on this road at some section. Yeah, we are going to visit that section and look at it, and we shall explain the reason why we have that crack. That crack came in because of the terrain, as you can see. Remember, there were some, that flooding. This is part of the Rift Valley also. If you come from Kasese towards this end, this area is also connected to the Rift Valley. So when there were heavy rains in Kasese at that time, south of this area, there was some tectonic movements along this area, and we experienced those cracks. So we decided to monitor them. You know, when you get a crack today, you don't repair tomorrow, because you have to know the extent at which it is ending or stopping. So we have been carrying out investigation on how the crack is performing and why it came, and designing a way and a strategy of how to repair it. That one has been done, and those sections will be repaired. Otherwise, the road has been done according to the specifications. We have 2 laboratories here. They test independently. Any section that is being done, the contractor tests in the laboratory, and the contractor also tests. Even where we are not satisfied, like these sections, we come in and do independent tests outside this contractor and consultant to make sure that we are confident that what is being done is in order. Therefore, there should not be cause for worry. That section has been known to us for a long time. We have been monitoring it, and we shall rectify what has been done.
Libadde sikole libadde sidungi nnyo ekiri awo, naye kati bali mu kulikola. Katulowooze nti embeera ejja kukyuka ebeera ennungi. Motoka zoonooneka. Kkubo nga bw'omanyi lya maramu nga bwe libeera, teritera okubeera lyangu. Naddala mu biseera by'enkuba teriba lyangu. Kijja kuba kiteredde obulungi, kubanga kati gwe singa ogendako eyo n'olaba bizinesi zeeyo nga bwe ziri, nga bwe zitambula obubi, naye wano kiryoke mu makubo g'e Uganda galyoke.